outside the D.C. Armory and has more on really the impact of this decision. Kelly, good morning to you.
Good morning. Yes, President Trump has called for additional 500 National Guards members to be sent here to D.C., and we're expecting their arrival this week, where typically they'll check in here at the D.C. Armory first before being dispatched across the district. Now, some D.C. residents as well as civil liberty groups say that using the National Guard for policing oversteps legal boundaries, while others, including the president, say the National Guard's presence here has made D.C. safer.
This was done because the National Guard has been so effective. You know, you went from having a tremendous amount of crime and death, killing, everything else, to having none.
I've seen the National Guard pick up trash. I've seen the National Guard intimidate people just by being around in militarized gear. It makes everyone uncomfortable. And I've seen no evidence of them doing anything for the community.
Now, this call for the expanded deployment follows last week's ambush of West Virginia's National Guard members Sarah Beckstrom and Andrew Wolf here in D.C. And this comes just days after a federal judge ruled that the Guard's presence in the city is likely unlawful under home rule. Now, enforcement of that ruling was put on hold for 3 weeks to allow for time for an appeal. So that means that the troops will stay here in the district for now. Now, with those additional 500 Guards members coming here, that would bring the total to nearly 3,000 here in D.C. Now, our sources with D.C. police tell us that there are ongoing discussions about potentially pairing those Guards members up with local police for added safety. So that could include pairing them with D.C. police, Metro Transit police, or Park police. Reporting live in Southeast D.C., I'm Kelly Vaughn. Back to you all.